I own and operate a micro dairy in Nebo, Texas. We milk goats every day, twice a day, and turn all their milk into goat milk popsicles. It was a long journey. I graduated in '96 with a degree in accounting from LSU, and I became a CPA and worked in public accounting and in industry for a while until my daughter was born in 2001. And at that point, I took a break from my desk job to figure out what fulfilled me. And that looked like, at that time, I'm working in community gardens in and around Houston. And we started a row crop vegetable farm where we serve 5 restaurants in Houston and 75 families in a CSA. We raised vegetables and chickens and hogs for shares for families. And during that time, my daughters asked for a couple of dairy goats for Christmas. And that in 2015 turned into a full-time job for me. I have a dairy today. We built our dairy in 2015 with the idea that we would milk goats and turn their milk into a value-added product. That's a confection. I love the animals I work with. I think they are spectacular and beautiful. I enjoy learning about them in every which way, from nutrition to genetics to conformation to how to find the goat that's going to make the most milk for you. It's such an intriguing puzzle. I love the people that I serve, and with that I mean the people that work for me. I really enjoy understanding the folks that help me in my work and what fuels them. I enjoy my customers, what they enjoy about my popsicles. The little boy that shows up every Saturday for his special pop gives me a lot of joy. That's tough because I work a lot. Our days are not 9 to 5, or even, it's not quantified in hours. The work that we do is quantified in the job that needs to be done. And some times of year it's not very busy, and sometimes it feels like there's never a break, that you're just constantly focused on taking care of what needs to be done. Yes, I love the work I do. I'm very, very much fulfilled in this work, or I probably wouldn't be sticking with it as long as I have. It's intriguing, interesting, hard, difficult, dynamic.
Tell us about the hard parts.
The hard parts.
Is there hard parts, or is it every day you just play with goats?
No, it's hard. This work is hard, and that's evidenced by the fact that not a lot of people do it, right? Because if it was easy, there would be more people milking goats and making popsicles. It's challenging. You know, there's the reality of markets, there's the reality of economics, there's the reality of that goat that's screaming over there. There's the reality of nature, and all those things can accumulate into one day where everything goes wrong. It's tough some days, and that's usually outweighed by the beautiful days. I mean, we have to bring a product to market in Texas is not an easy thing, because I have a bank loan that needs to be paid every month. And so it means I need to sell enough product to sustain that loan, but also to feed my animals and to care for them in the way that they need to be cared for, and to take care of the people that work for me in the way that I want to see them taken care of. So there's a lot of stress at times.
So you could earn a lot more money in a desk job doing something like being a CPA? You know, why? And you talk about how hard it is to make a living doing goat farming. Why not just quit and make a lot more money doing something that's a little bit easier to make all that money on?
Yeah, I used to do that work, and it didn't make me happy. It made me kind of miserable to not have a job that meant something to me. And my work really means a lot to me and to the people that I work with in the community I serve. So that service, I guess, is what fuels me. The animals, their health, and um, their livelihood, their genetic beauty, their everything we're striving for with our herd makes me happy more than the bank balance at the end of the day. Because the bank balance is important because I have economic realities, right? But it's not the only thing that matters to me. I guess that's what I really love, right, about this work is that I'm able to co-create, that I'm not in control. I find a lot of fulfillment in working within God's creation, and seeing that unfold in front of me is really amazing.
Now, I've worked with you long enough because I'm your husband. So I know that even though you're fulfilled by the work, it's important for you to take time, like on a Sunday, to, not only for Mass, but to be with your family, not just to run from work to work. I know how hard it is for you to take that time.
Yeah, because there's a lot to do, and the work never ends. Because when you live on a farm, there's the next project into eternity. There's always something broken. There's always something that needs repair. There's always something that needs your attention, needs to be fixed. And so I've watched a lot of friends who do this work burn out. And it's easy to crash and burn because you work so much. One of the ways that I've been able to sustain my happiness in this work is to allow myself time on Sundays to be with my family, to go to church, to have time for myself and my soul. So we've made a decision. You know, we talk about economic realities, like there's a loan that needs to be paid at the end of the month. And I used to work markets on Saturdays and Sundays to make that happen. And we've just decided not to do that, and to trust that if we can work one day and leave one day to rest and for God, that it will work out, and it has for us. So, my favorite there's always a favorite, right? But don't tell the rest of them. Right now is Blue, because she came into this world in a very special circumstance where I wasn't on farm, and my daughter struggled with her, and her brother, who didn't make it to live on our farm, he passed away in the birthing process. But Blue, the vet, made it out and was able to pull her as I was returning home, and she's grown into the most beautiful, productive animal that we have on our farm. So it's like a fairy tale story.
Okay, now let's.
Okay. The people I work with I look at it as an extension of our family. I have a lot of kids that come and go in my milk room. So they work for me while they're in high school, and then they go to college. So we've been able to train a lot of young people what it means to have a first job, what it means to show up on time, what it means to know that someone's relying on you outside of yourself, what it means to clean a floor properly, like scrubbing a floor. What does that look like? Animal husbandry, like something's not right with this goat today, she's different than normal, let Stacey know. So but that's not a job that those folks stay in for a long period of time. So we have a rotating door of young people that come in and get a great experience and then go on to college, and I really enjoy watching them grow into the people that they're going to be. Become physical therapists and become foresters and become uh, different career paths that you would have never even imagined that this kid in your milk room would turn out to be. And then I have some long-term folks in my kitchen that have been with me for 7 years or more who I love with all my heart. To work with them every day is a really big gift to me.